Well, they're a good team. Mike does such a good job, and Cobb's really good out front. They got vets inside. And they've given us a hard time. There's no other way to put it. So we're going to have to play better than what we have in the past, and we're going to have to try to guard somebody. Going to have to out-rebound them. But it'll be a tough game for us.
They found different ways through the last 9-11 games, or have they kind of done similar things that have kind of gotten you guys each time?
Oh, in the games, they've been close. They've just found a way to win them, and we haven't. So.
Johnny said he really wants this game because he hasn't beaten them in his career. Is there a feeling of that for you as well?
Every game's different. Every opponent's different. I want to win every game. It doesn't matter who it is, when it is, and I'm sure Johnny feels the same way.
Does preparation without Jabari Bird and Quecklo change at all for you? Does that change?
No. I doubt it changes when we have a player go down and, you get ready for a team, and they're a good team, so it doesn't really change.
There's a lot of new guys on this team that haven't played Cal yet, but is there a part of it that maybe they're in your head a little bit?
No, I don't think so. I think, you lose games. Are we in UCLA's head then because we beat them? No. It just, every game's different, every team's different, and like you said, a lot of these guys, they have no idea. So Johnny's been the only one that's been around. So
They're bigs or experienced guys.
Very experienced. Altman, Gravish, they're good. So their experience level in there, they're so fundamentally sound. Mike does a good job with post players, and those two guys are fundamentally sound and really do a good job.
After Illinois, you talked about how a team might learn more after a loss. Do you feel like your team can take a little bit more from Colorado than a win?
That's up to them. It's hard to say. Just in your years of coaching, you recognize after a loss they're a little more attentive. Usually the intensity picks up. But every team's different. We'll see how this team responds.
Do you think they learned a valuable lesson in terms of playing better defense?
I don't know. Heck, we've been talking about it. You guys all laughed about it every time I say it. Everybody laughs when I whine a little bit, but we haven't guarded anybody all year, so we got to get better.
But it finally beat you guys in a loss.
Well, I hope it'll make a difference. I hope it'll make a difference. We got to guard better. We got to rebound better. If we want to be the team that I want them to be, and I think the guys want to be, we got to defend better. There's no doubt about it.
Why do you think all the new players have come together well on offense but not on defense?
Well, because defense is hard. That's real easy. Defense is the hard part of the game. Rebounding, being physical. Offense is the fun part of the game. Everybody wants to score, and your girlfriend claps. Everybody claps when you score a basket. So that's the easy part. Now, I am very pleased with the way the guys share the ball. It's because it's real easy to get selfish, and we're still taking a few bad shots, but relatively speaking, we're taking a lot of good shots. The ball movement's good, so they've done a really good job of sharing the ball.
Armstead's out here getting some shots. What do you foresee his availability?
We've been doing something for 3 months. He hasn't, basketball-wise, so it'll be a while before he is even considered for the Knicks.
Did you practice yesterday? Was that practice?
Yeah.
Will the other guys be showing up, the Robinsons? Do you know?
I have no idea. I haven't talked to Mark about that, and I haven't sat down with them, so we'll wait and see.
Is LePray still hurt? He's not out here. He went on the trip. Is he
still
banged up?
Yep.
And how about Brandon Austin? Can you comment on?
Can't.
Jordan Bell either?
I'm sorry? Nope. No comments. Can't. The NCAA doesn't allow me to say anything, so can't say anything.
Is the defensive effort something that can change just within one game?
It's not effort. It's our guys are trying. They're just communication's not good. The sense of urgency's not good. Attention to detail. It's turn it up a notch or two. It's one of those things where you've got to be so into the defensive end of it, your positioning, down low, moving on every pass, and we just got a guy that just relaxes for a minute, and so that sense of urgency, that intensity, just not what it has to be. And there's a fine line there. You just back off a little bit, and it changes your defense considerably. So, especially when you don't have a rim protector, you know, and we're not blocking many shots right now. So, you know, everybody's got to turn it up a notch, in some cases two, and you know, we'll make a big jump defensively because the athleticism's there. Our quickness is pretty good. Our overall length is pretty good. We're not big inside, but we can make up for that with our quickness. So we just got to turn it up a notch.
So you think that's something that could visibly change
Absolutely.
come tomorrow night, and not something gradual?
Well, I mean, it's not going. You don't turn on and off like a light switch. I mean, we can get better tomorrow night, but heck, we should have been paying more attention to detail on this for a long time, like I've been saying. You know, and so we hope to be better. You know, this week, better next week, better the following week. It's a gradual process, but our defense can get a lot better, and it needs to if we want to win some games.
Does Eric have any shot at contributing this season?
I'm sorry?
Does Eric have any shot at contributing this season?
I don't know. I mean, the season's a long season. A lot of things can happen.
You talked about rotations being so fluid and starting lineups, but Waverly only played a handful of minutes this weekend. How would you describe kind of his role this week, you think?
He's just got to play better. You know, he practiced well yesterday. That's the first step. He got to practice well, and he's got to play better.
Cal's been a little banged up. When you look at your team and how deep they are, do you think you guys are better equipped to handle injuries, or are you just like any other team?
Well, I don't know. It varies. You know, last year DA went down. We didn't handle that very well. So, you know, I mean, we've got good depth. Whether we'd handle an injury, sickness very well, you know, I don't know. But hopefully we won't have to worry about that. You know, one of the things you like to keep everybody healthy. That's a big part of any season.
You guys had a lot of these wins for Thursday, Sunday now. Does that change preparation? I mean, it's the same for both teams. Is it easier for the road team or the home team?
I don't know. It didn't help us last week, did it? So
So it helps the home team then?
I don't know. You know, I don't worry about those things. You just go play. You know, if you start looking at that, advantage, disadvantage, you know, Cal hadn't played since last Thursday.
Yeah.
You know, so they've had a whole week to prepare for us. So you just blank that out of your mind, worry about what you can control, and schedule we can't control. So we just go play it.
You feel better prepared going to that Sunday game? You got an extra game? I guess you probably feel like they're more prepared too.
You
but
know,
you feel like you get a better chance to look at
okay,
your
it's
opponent?
two different things. Do we have more time to prepare? Yeah, but our depth, if we play Thursday, Saturday, might help us because they don't have as much time to rest.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can't worry about those things because you have no control. I tell our team and coaching staff, worry about the things you can control. Schedule we can't. So no sense spending any time worrying about it.
You talked about defense rebounding so much. Defense maybe not so good against Colorado, but the offensive rebounding is really good.
Yeah, but we didn't finish any of them. We had a lot of rebounds. We just didn't put them back in the holes. So, you know, we didn't play our best game. You know, Colorado had something to do with that. The crowd was great, but we had our chance. You know, we were up 10, and we just needed some stops, and we didn't get them. But you know, we've got to rebound better. There's no doubt about that. We've got to defend better, and offensively we got to get better. You know, it's January 8th, and we still got a couple months of the season, so be really disappointed, like I said, in December if we don't continue to get better.
Thanks, Dan.
All right, thank you.